Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. It's Thursday, it's 8 p.m., and we are live. If you can see me and you can hear me, let me see something. Let me see your comment in the comment section. Let me see an emoji. Let me see something. Let me see something that you're here, that you can see me and that you can hear me. Trust you had a great day. My day went well, and I'm mighty glad and excited to be here this evening. Every Thursday at 8 p.m., I absolutely look forward to these sessions, and I'm very happy to be here. But I'm even more happy that I don't get to do this alone. Thank you, because I know that you are there. I know that once it's Thursday and it's 8 p.m., and I say we are live, you are right there alongside on this journey with me. Thank you so much for always showing up, and thank you so much for being here tonight. If you're here, if you're new here, please let me know that this is the first time you'll be seeing my lovely face on your screen. If it's your first time, let's see a comment in the comment section so that we welcome you appropriately as well. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. This is the weekly live webinar of the Advanced Lounge community, and I like to say that the Advanced Lounge is a community. Hi, Fastansi, welcome to class. Good evening and welcome. Good to see you here. So I like to say that the Advanced Lounge, it's a community, but I like to call it a haven. We're a haven for people who are learning and growing and becoming a more valuable or more superior versions of themselves. I would like to say that, everybody wants change. We want change in everywhere. Everybody is always complaining. We always have this complaint. If you see two or three people gathered, draw close. Somebody is complaining about something, the economy, the government, their family, their workplace, their boss. This one happened. There's always something that we are complaining about. So we really do desire change. If you are complaining, that means there's something that is not quite working the way you want it. And so we desire change, and I'm here to tell you that desire for change is valid. It's on point. It's actually the right thing. You are in the right space. But before now, when we desire change, we are looking to someone or to something out there. So we're looking to the government, we're looking to the boss, we're looking to someone or something, to the parents, to the spouse, to be the one that will be the catalyst for that change. But in the Advanced Lounge, we flip that script. We are here to flip that script, because for so long we have depended on other people and other things to bring about the change that we want. But now, now we are taking our rightful place and looking at ourselves. The focus is on you. The focus is on the individual. That much needed change that you want to see, that you desire, that you begin to look to yourself to be the catalyst, to be the creator, to be the agent of that change. And so in the Advanced Lounge, simple tagline that the focus is on you. Let me write in the comment section, the focus is on me. See, if we're going to see that change, then we must bring back the focus to the individual. Because get this, every space where you are operating, whether it's your family, whether it's your workplace, whether it's your community, whether it's your extended family, whether it's in your nation, the sum total of the individuals in that space form the sum total of that society. So your family comprises of different individuals. So once those individuals in that space begin to bring their attention back to themselves and begin to be very intentional and deliberate about becoming more superior versions of themselves, then we start to see the change that we want to see in all those spaces. So the focus is on you. Yes, this is what we do. We bring the focus back to ourselves, and in the Advanced Lounge, we are here to equip you with the required tools, the resources, and the support to enable you to go on that journey of becoming that more superior version of yourself, and to win. So we are about equipping you with everything that you need on your journey of growth and transformation. We like to say that we want to see everybody lead a more purposeful life, and so we do that by equipping you with the resources, the tools, and the support to enable you to think, to plan, and to act. And so the weekly live webinars, which we are holding every Thursday at 8 p.m., are just one expression of the Advanced Lounge. So we have boot camps, we have courses, we have the webinars, we have resources, we have tools, we have all kinds of things. Everything that we do the focus is on the individual. Every single resource, every single every single resource that we put out there, everything that we are putting out there is to ensure to equip the individual to step out and to become a better and a more superior version of themselves. And so the weekly live webinars are free, they're open to all. So please share the links the same way you joined. Please share the links to somebody so that they can also join you on this in this session. The sessions are free and open to all, and we understand that the journey of personal growth, the journey of personal development is not an event. Please let me write in the comment section. Personal development is not an event. People like to go for courses and seminars and go for conferences. You go for an event, but then you come back. We must understand that personal development is not an event, it's a journey. Personal development is more of a lifestyle. And so we are here with you to walk with you on that journey in the long run, to be able to equip you for that journey. And so the weekly live webinars are one of the ways that we equip ourselves for the journey of personal growth. You all know that when you are preparing for a journey, you don't wait for the journey before you start preparing. You start preparing now. It's not when you need something that you start looking helter skelter. No, you start to equip yourself. You start to tool your toolkit. You start to ensure that every tool that you need is in that toolkit for the journey. And so this is what we do in the weekly live webinars. I am your regular host. My name is Tracy Akbera. I'm a personal success coach. I'm the founder and the anchor of the Advanced Lounge community. And my job, I love my job. My job is to show you the possibilities that exist for you. Yes, you. When I say the possibilities that exist for you, people like to look at me like, what are you talking about, coach? Like, is there anything more to me? I'm here to remind you, as part of my job, that there is much more to you than where you are now. There is much more to you than the things that you are doing now. There is much more to you than the things that you have now. I'm here to show you the possibilities that exist for you, but not just that, to help you to begin to navigate from where you are now. There is a place that you are going. There is a place that you are meant for. I always say that there are heights for you to climb. There are territories for you to take. There are grounds for you to cover. So I'm here to help you to begin to navigate from where you are now, to take structured and purposeful steps and movement towards where you ought to be. And so this is who I am, and this is what I do, and I'm your regular host on the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinars. Tonight is going to be very, very interesting. Tonight we're going to be talking about when ambition is no longer enough. I know that many of us have been told to be ambitious, and in fact, when you're writing your CV, when I was preparing for this class, I had cause to remember, when you're writing your CV, you will say you are very ambitious, you are a go-getter, you are result oriented, you are highly driven. And so in this class this evening, we are talking about when ambition is no longer enough, what next? Because you will see that there gets to a point where ambition is no longer enough. Is ambition a bad thing? No, ambition is not a bad thing. Ambition is not a bad thing, but there is so much, or there is just how far ambition can take you. So when ambition is no longer enough, then what next? Welcome, everybody. Please let me know that you are ready. Say, if you are ready, say, I'm ready, coach. Let's go. If you're ready for this class. And a small disclaimer: sometimes when I'm taking the weekly live webinars, it seems as if I know you personally and I'm attacking you personally. No, I don't, and I'm not. I don't know that much about you, and I'm not attacking you. So these are some of the truths that nobody ever quite told us. We're just told the basic things. Okay, go to school, get a job, and then that's all. We kind of learn to navigate a lot of things on our own, but then there are some conversations that should have been had that were never had. And so now is the time. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 20, you can be 30, you can be 40, you can be 50, you can be 60. It doesn't really, really matter. What matters is that right now, what are you going to do with everything that you're hearing, and everything that all the knowledge that is coming at you? What are you going to do with it? So I don't know you personally, or I don't know that much about you, and I'm not attacking you personally. So please, let nothing be an attack. Let me know. Let me see your comments in the comment section that you are ready, and let's go. Let me see your comments in the comment section that you're ready, and let's go. Awesome. I see you. Thank you so much, everybody. I see you all in the comment section. Okay, so we're saying when ambition, yes, they've told us that ambition is what we need. But when ambition is no longer enough, what do we do next? When ambition is no longer enough, so what next? When ambition is no longer enough, what do you do next? Just a minute, I'm having a bit of an network issue. Let's see something. Just a minute, please. Okay, so when ambition is no longer enough, what do you do? When ambition is no longer enough, what do you do? So I've said it as the comment I made before the beginning of the class. I said that ambition is not a bad thing. Ambition is actually a good thing. Ambition is not a bad thing. Ambition is actually a good thing. But where how far can that ambition now take you is the question that we have to answer. And that when we get to the place where ambition can no longer take us any further, what do we do from that place? Hi, Mr. James. Good evening. Welcome to class. Good to see you here. So when ambition is no longer enough, what do we now do? So when ambition is no longer enough, what do we now do? That is what we are going to be looking at in this class. When ambition is no longer enough, what do we now do? Because there is something that we have to do. We cannot just stay in one place and just, say, oh, give up. No, no, no. So what do we have to do when ambition is no longer enough? What do we do? Okay. So normally, I've said it that ambition has been celebrated, and people say, go and go get it, go do it, do whatever it takes. Ambition, we've been told, it has been implied that you need to be ambitious, and I'm not here to say you don't need to be ambitious. Ambition is good. Having ambition is good, but I've come to realize that ambition is under our journey of growth. We have made ambition to be lonely, because ambition should not be alone, because ambition on its own cannot take you to the place of success that is sustained and sustainable. So ambition, as we have been told, we have it they've told us to be ambitious. In your workplace, they celebrate you for being ambitious, for being driven, and I will define my terms very, very soon. They've celebrated us for being that driven person, for being that one that gets results, for being that one that is getting ahead. But many times we have not really stopped to interrogate ambition. What does it really mean, and what results does ambition actually give us in the very long run? So of course, your boss is going to love you for being ambitious, because you are going to be that person that go gets the result. You are going to be that person that pushes against the odds. You are going to be that person that is driven, that is, a go-getter. Your boss is going to love you. But then when you come down to you, at what cost is that coming to you? Please stay with me. I know that the ambitious person is the one that gets promoted. The ambitious person is the one that is likely to get the bonuses. The ambitious person is the one that is likely to be is the person is leaving his mates behind. But I'm saying that there is a point where we need to interrogate ambition. That is this really what will take us all the way? What happens when ambition is no longer enough? So we're going to be looking at what ambition is. And I've said it clearly. Ambition, or being ambitious, is not a bad thing. But let me write in the comment section, how far can my ambition take me? Your future ambition. When we're children, they say, what's your future ambition? Please let me write in the comment section that how far can my ambition take me? And your ambition is a good thing. I don't want you to, don't let go of that fact. Your ambition is a good thing. But how far can your ambition take you? Let me write in the comment section, how far can my ambition really, really, really take me? You need to ask that question, and then let it settle in your mind as we begin to move on in the class. Your ambition is a good thing. I've said that your ambition is the desire to achieve more. Ambition is the desire to achieve more. Ambition is the desire to succeed, the desire to advance, but often ambition is externally motivated. Hmm. Ambition is the desire to achieve. Nothing wrong with that. We're in agreement. Nothing wrong with wanting to achieve. Ambition is the desire to succeed. Success is good, is good. We love success. Ambition is the desire to advance. You are in the advanced lounge already. So advancing, we like it. Is making progress, moving forward. Is that desire to achieve, to succeed, to advance. But this is something that you must not miss. And this is where many of us are getting something. This is where there is a little bit of a problem, is that ambition is often externally motivated. So it is motivated by something outside of you. So that's why I say your boss will love you when you're ambitious. The people around you, they will love it. And then there are these external things that come when to the ambitious person. So there are the promotions, the bonuses, the getting ahead. It's all good, but how far will that take you? You have to stop and wonder that at some point, some people begin to get restless. They begin to feel like, okay, after I've got this, I've got the additional perks. Remember, because ambition is externally motivated, there is something motivating it, and it is not internal, it's external to you. So there is already there's a problem, because it is not being motivated internally. And remember, we said that the focus is on you. For you to be able to get to that place where you are achieving, and you are succeeding, and you are advancing, and then there is a something that is not aligning because is external. Meanwhile, there is a yearning on your inside. There is something that is on your inside that you are yearning for, and that yearning on the inside is not being attended to, because ambition is externally motivated. Ambition is looking outward for the motivation to go and do. Meanwhile, there is something on your inside, and this is it. Don't miss this. There is something on your inside that is yearning, that you need to recognize that there is something on your inside that oftentimes, because of ambition, we are silencing that thing. We are paying so much attention, to the external motivations, that we are silencing the inner crying, the inner yearnings of what you really, really want. So beyond the bonuses, beyond the promotions, beyond the recommendations, beyond all the perks and the fringe benefits that are coming to you because you are driven, because you are a go-getter, because you are result-oriented, there is something that inside is not aligned. And this is why many times we see people that we call successful, but they are restless, they are unfulfilled, they are dissatisfied, because there is something. So beyond the place of ambition, when ambition is no longer enough, what do you do? What do you do? And this is what we're going to be answering in this session. Are you there? Say, coach, I'm there. Let's go. Say, coach, please let me write in the comment section, coach, I'm with you. Let's go. So when ambition is no longer enough, how do we begin to, what do we need to do to make sure that we are living consistent? We are living lives that are consistent with the person that we are at our core, with what we really, really desire at our core, what we really, really desire from our inside. The problem is that many of us are not even aware. We have allowed the external voices and the external motivations to silence that thing that is inside you. But I'm here to remind you that there is something inside of you. I always give this analogy that there is a huge potential inside of you. There is something, and that thing that is inside of you it came with you from heaven. God put it inside of you before you arrived earth. there is something that is inside of you, it deeply buried inside of you. And I liken it to a seed of a tree. Whatever tree you can imagine a big mango tree. It came from a seed, and inside that seed is the capacity for that tree. And just like you, inside of you is the capacity for greatness. That is why I say that where you are now is not all that there is. So you must look beyond that place. And this is what we're going to be talking about. When ambition is no longer enough, what is it that will help you to live your truest life, to live consistent with your deepest desires in your heart? What is that thing? So when ambition is no longer enough, we begin to look, how aligned are you? Please let me write in the comment section, how aligned am I? Hi Shola, good evening. Welcome to class. Yes, actually, ambitious people, very hardworking. That is why I say your boss will love you. Because you are very hardworking, because you bring in the results, because you are very reliable, because you are the one that, against all odds, gets things done. And because you are that person, you are most likely to be the one to be promoted, have the perks, have the bonuses, have all the benefits and all that. But many times, as we have seen in the definition, ambition is externally motivated. I'm saying that there is a higher call to go to, how internally motivated are you? How aligned are you? You see, for us to get to the place where we have sustained and sustainable success, there must be an alignment between the person that we are and the deep desires of who we are at the core. They must be aligned with how we are showing up in the world. If not, you may be ambitious, you may be hardworking, you may be the go-getter, but continually you are in that place of frustration, you are in that place of unhappiness, you are in that place of dissatisfaction, because you are not living in alignment. There is a disconnect between how you are showing up externally to what is at your very core. What is at your very core? And so that's why I say, when ambition is no longer enough, because ambition cannot bring you that satisfaction. Ambition cannot bring you that fulfillment. Ambition cannot help you to show up and be your best self, and show up as your best self at every point in time. There must be an alignment. There must be an alignment between who you are at your very core and the ambition, how you are showing up in the world, how you are showing up every day. So while I say that there is nothing wrong with being ambitious, you must ensure that there is an alignment. So when I say what does alignment mean? The state where your values, your capacity, your priorities, your action, they are in agreement. So whatever, how you are showing up in the world, how you are showing up in your work and everything is aligned. Is aligned with what you truly want. Are you here? Please let me write the comment section, I'm here. And please don't miss this. This is the problem that I've seen, that many of us, we are content with just waking up, we go out, we do our best. And I know that as you are listening to me here, I know that you are doing your best. You are showing up doing your best. But deep down, there's this feeling inside of you. Is this all? Because no matter your hard work ethic, no matter how you are showing up and getting the result, there is still something. And it is not that you are an ungrateful person. No. It is not that you are an ungrateful person. It is not that, oh, you are not a content person. It's not that, oh, you are not content with where you are. No, it is that there is an alignment issue. And it is what we must begin to look at. And I say that it is to be able to, where you are able to show up in your values, your identity, your capacity, your priorities, and your actions. Everything is in alignment. Ambition and alignment must work together for you to have for you to show up as your most successful the most successful version of yourself, that is fully aligned, and you are happy, you feel fulfilled, you are not disillusioned, you are happy, you are truly happy, just showing up and putting, because there is an alignment between your internal and the external. While ambition is looking at only at the external, alignment means that you are showing up with ambition, but you are showing up in something that is truly consistent with what you truly want to be and to do. And so you find an example, or okay, let me just talk a little bit about what the two, ambition and alignment, what it does. So ambition is not a bad thing. Ambition is not a bad, ambition is actually a good thing. Ambition is what pushes you, but alignment means that it doesn't matter if you are fully aligned. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter how the thing is stretching you or how you keep showing up. It means that as ambition is pushing, because it's aligned to what you truly want at your very core, you know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Many of us are showing up in places doing the things that we know we are not supposed to be doing, but we just console ourselves and say, oh, at least to keep body and soul together and all that. That can only sustain you for a little while, because in the long run you will keep showing up as an unhappy version of yourself, as a frustrated version of yourself, because you are not in alignment. So ambition will push you, but when you are in alignment, you are able to be sustained even in the place where ambition is pushing you. And then ambition is loud, but alignment is calm. Ambition always asks, what can I get? But when you are in alignment, what you are asking yourself is that, what am I built for? So please ask yourself in the comment section now, what am I built for? What is that thing that I am built for? As I am talking to you now, Tracy, what are you built for? Please ask yourself in the comment section, what is it that you are built for? See, until you are showing up, and this is not that, oh, you just wake up one day and then you say, oh, no, it's a process. But first of all, you must understand that there is a misalignment. That is the first thing. You must understand that there is a misalignment. And what I'm saying is very, very common. Many of us are showing up for whatever reason at all. And we are showing up in the world, and we know that this is not this is not how I'm supposed to be showing up. Listen to me. You have a responsibility of alignment, because you see that thing that I said that is inside of you. There is nobody else that can bring it out except you. There is no other person that can bring it out except you. That thing is inside of you, is buried deep, is at your core. So you can show up every day to fulfill all righteousness. You can show up every day because you need to pay the bills. You can show up every day because you need to do this. But can you begin to consider that there is something at your very core that you have the responsibility to find out what that is? You have the responsibility to begin to move into alignment. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever done something, everybody was praising you, but you feel really empty afterwards? You did something, everybody was praising you, it was something great, but then you began to feel like empty afterward. That is what I'm talking about. When there is a misalignment, when the external is not aligning with the internal, then you are bound to have those feelings from time to time. Many times we'll override them. Many times we override those feelings, but overriding them, maybe you go and do one activity, then you forget that feeling. But overriding the feeling doesn't mean that it's no longer there. It is my alignment is my responsibility. Write in the comment section. My alignment is my responsibility. Remember what we're talking about. When ambition is not enough, then what next? Your alignment is your responsibility. My alignment is my responsibility. And so when there is no alignment, what does it look like? What does it look like? Many times you are just tired, chronic fatigue. You are showing up, but you are just, you are dragging yourself. You are getting the results. Oh, many times you are getting the results. You're getting the result because you are pushing yourself. You are getting the result. But many times you are just tired despite motivation. Maybe even the promotion came. Maybe even the bonus came. Maybe even the other benefits, the perks, the fringe benefits, they came. But you are just tired. My brother, my sister, there is a misalignment issue. We must begin to look towards alignment where there is chronic fatigue despite motivation. Many times we start strong but finish weak. Sometimes you go into the day, you have gingered yourself, well, let's go and do this, but many times you finish weak, and then we begin to even feel some kind of resentment. We're just going because somebody said something to me, and it was quite sad. It was like, if not because of my children, there's no how that I'll be here. I heard the words, I felt the pain, I understood what was said and what was not said. And that is how many of us are showing up. And this is not a call to go and say, oh, tomorrow I'm leaving there. No, it's a call to, can we begin to sit and what is it that you carry? What is it that is inside of you? Because you see, I say your alignment is your responsibility. There is something inside of you. I can never know it, but you can. But you will never know it as well if you don't sit down and begin to consider, what is it that I carry? Because you see, your alignment is your responsibility. Many times, many times, if you even do an appraisal of yourself, you will find out that sometimes you just feel off and you are not able to explain it. It's because there is a misalignment. There's a misalignment, and many times all these things are showing up. It's not because maybe you are tired, you are finishing weak, you are feeling some kind of resentment, you are feeling off, you're not able to explain it. It's not because you are doing too much. It's because you are doing what isn't yours. Please hear me and hear me well. Sometimes all these things that I said are showing up: the fatigue, the tiredness, the feeling off, the feeling unmotivated. It's not really because you are doing such hard work. It is because you are doing what isn't yours. Think about it. I'm just here to tell you that many of us, we don't need new things, we need an alignment. You need an alignment because there is something inside of you. I always tell the people that in the boot camp, I always tell them the boot camp is our 16-week mentoring and coaching session where we take the participants through structure for 16 weeks. You will go through a system that has structure and will support you every bit of the way. The aim of that system is to help you to show up for your change and for your transformation to become the best version of yourself. I always tell the guys in the boot camp that I'm not manufacturing anything to put inside of you. In the boot camp, we are not manufacturing, we are not God. You came complete. Let me write in the comment section, I came complete. When God released me from his heaven into this earth, Tracy, I came complete. Help me write in the comment section, write your own name, and then say, I came complete, because you came complete. They were not looking for anything to put inside of you. You are the one that will sit down and begin to, from the deep recesses of your being, there is something inside, and begin to bring it out and begin to walk towards alignment, because alignment is a process. It is not that, oh, I listened to Coach Tracy yesterday, the thing was just hot in my head. Then, no, sir. It is a process. It is a journey. If you listen to my opening remarks, I said everything about your personal growth journey, it's a journey. It's not an event. Don't go and kid yourself. It is a journey to finding and beginning to walk in alignment. So what we need is a realignment. What we need is a realignment. Please let me write in the comment section, what I need is a realignment. Hi, Ada. Welcome to class. Yes, Pastor Nancy, I see you. I came complete. Absolutely, you came complete. Tracy, I came complete. I'm not looking for anything from anywhere to do anything. what we do in the boot camp is that we provide you the structure and the support so that you will show up. You will show up for yourself, and from precept upon precept, line upon line, you are becoming a better version of yourself. That's what we do in the bootcamp. We're not manufacturing anything. You will bring out things from yourself. You will bring out things from yourself that you never knew about yourself. They are inside. You will bring them out. You will create a blueprint, and you begin to walk out your journey. That is how you are able to enter into that alignment. So we're going to quickly look at the 5 A's of alignment. Let me write in the comment section. 5 A's. I'm going to give you 5 A's this evening. We're looking at the 5 A's of alignment quickly. How do we begin to enter into this thing? Because I said it's a journey. I didn't say just, tomorrow, just going to say, Coach Tracy said, Coach Tracy will just disown you. It's a journey, it's a process, and this is how we journey through. I'm going to give you the 5 A's of alignment that will help us to begin to move towards what we really, really, really want. The first A, we are going to call it A1. A1 is awareness. A1 is awareness. Let me write in the comment section. A1 awareness. A1 is awareness. Many of us are so busy that we are avoiding ourselves. Well, please don't miss this. Please listen, let it not be lost on you. So many of us are so busy, we are running kitty kata kata, that we are avoiding our own selves. We don't know anything. I always say that many of us, we know so much. If I start talking about Trump now, you will download Trump for me. If I start talking about President Tinubu now, you will download Tinubu. You will download the Russian-Ukraine war. You will download Israel-Pakistan. You will download everything. But we know next to nothing about ourselves, about our capacity, about our priorities, about we don't know anything. And what you don't know is bigger than you. What you don't know seniors you. So the first thing about aligning is that we must have an awareness. You can't align what you won't acknowledge. So the first thing is an awareness, and you can't fix what you refuse to name. So we must enter into an awareness, understanding who we are, discovering yourself. Many of us, you don't know what you are capable of. You don't know what triggers you. You don't know nothing about yourself, but you know something about even your neighbor. If I ask you now, your neighbor 2 doors away from you, you know everything that's happening in the house, but you don't know anything about yourself. The first A of alignment is that we must enter into an awareness. We must enter into an awareness. You must understand who you are. And this is one of the first things that we deal with in the bootcamp, in the BIMO Accountability Bootcamp. You will have to understand who you are. It's a journey, but you first of all know who you are. Awareness means you are confronting your patterns, your excuses, all those excuses that you keep giving. Why are you giving those excuses? Your inconsistencies. What's the problem? And then when you are able to confront all these things, that is when you have given yourself the permission to grow. Please let me write in the comment section, I give myself the permission to grow. You must give yourself the permission to grow. It starts with your awareness, confronting all those things, confronting who you are, understanding and confronting who you are. Your awareness of you, awareness of your tendencies, of your patterns, of all those things exposes you to begin to know, to name it, acknowledge it, and say, okay, where do we begin to move from here? How do we begin to go forward from here? So A1 of alignment is that you must be aware. Let me write in the comment section, I must be aware. I must be aware. I'm not asking you to go and be aware of your husband or your wife or your children, or all those ones are important. But see, you are the primary subject. I always say that you are the most important piece of your life. See, there is nobody as important as you. It's not pride, it's not arrogance. It is that if you want to truly succeed in every aspect of your life, you must pay attention to yourself. You must be intentional about growing. It is not selfishness. It is when you are the best version of yourself that you are now better equipped to serve those around you. You can't pour from what you don't have. So you must understand, you must pay attention and invest in this. It is not a vain investment of go and buy hair or buy car or buy the all those things are good, but all those things are secondary. Invest, put 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 time and resources into making you yourself a better version of yourself. So the first A1 of alignment is awareness. The A2 of alignment, authenticity. You must be authentic. So many of us, we are chasing what doesn't fit us. Please write in the comment section, stop chasing what doesn't fit you. Stop chasing what doesn't fit you. You must understand that you must be authentic and be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Many of us, I always think, I hope my mom is not here. She always joins these sessions. My mom wanted me to be a doctor. She says that it's me that I wanted it to, but I don't agree. It's my mom that wanted me to be a doctor, and I would have been a horrible doctor. Thank God, God saved me. I didn't become a doctor. So many of us are just we're chasing things that don't fit us. You must be able to be authentic. Be authentic. Choose your truth. It doesn't matter the expectations. The world has expectations. Family has expectations. Everybody has expectations. What are your expectations of your own self? Stop chasing what doesn't fit you. Many of us have borrowed people's goals because you saw A be like this, then you now say, "Kai, it's like that's how it's supposed to be." Many of us have borrowed people's goals. Another thing is that we are comparing, because we are comparing, we now create ambition for lives that we were never designed to live. So because we want you saw somebody did, and then you want to be like that person, and then you just go and enter into something. So A2 of entering into alignment is that you must be authentic. You understand what fits you, and you can see is that if you are not aware, you cannot be authentic. And many of us cannot be authentic because we are not aware. And when you are not aware, anything goes. This is why they say, oh, it's happening, it's MMM today, you run and follow MMM. If they say it's CBEX today, you follow CBEX. See, there is a way that you are living in alignment, that you have to rearrange your life, because it can no longer be anyhow. You have to rearrange your life to fit what you now know as your reality. There are some there was somebody that we're discussing with when we were doing MMM time. He was like, hey, he made money. Oh, he made money. You just know when to enter and to exit. Yes, that is okay, making money. If you have decided that is the highest level of your operator, you are making money. There is somebody else that has decided that there is something higher than that. I cannot make money off of what I don't know. It doesn't matter how many millions, let them be making it. It's fine. What are they selling there? So there is a point where you just be true to yourself, and you know what that gives you? It gives you peace, it gives you fulfillment. You will not be everywhere. You are just, everything is giving you BP. Oh, this person did this, is giving you BP. No, you are able to stay in your lane because you have found your lane, and you are living consistent to what you are finding. So you ask yourself, this thing, whatever this thing you are doing, whatever it is that you are doing, is it truly yours? The thing that you are doing, is it true? Like, can you own it? This thing, is it in alignment with who you are, with the things that you want? You see, alignment actually requires courage to be able to disappoint expectations, because I say everybody has expectations. Everybody has expectations. If you live, everybody will tell you what they expect you to do. Everybody in the world, everybody, even a random person on the street, has an expectation. So everybody has something that they would rather you were doing. But then you must sustain the courage to disappoint expectations, and to be able to live in alignment, to be able to live authenticity, an authentic life, that you are chasing the things that fit you. Chase the things that fit you. That's the way that you are able to find that joy, that contentment. You are able to find that fulfillment. You are able to just be satisfied, and you'll be happy because you are living a life that fits you. Please let me write in the comment section. I must live a life that fits me like a cloth. Your life must fit you. Let it fit you like a cloth. So we've looked at A1 is awareness. Without awareness, we cannot go to A2. A2 is authenticity. And you cannot be authentic without awareness. A3 is authority. Who is really in charge of your life? Don't answer too quickly. Think about it. Who is really in charge of your life? I think it's last week I mentioned about personal authority. Who is really in charge of your life? When you have ambition without authority, that means there is somebody dictating, that is calling the shots in your life. It will lead you to chaos. First of all, you to be internal chaos, because remember, your ambition is externally motivated. There is something that your inner person is calling for. So because of that misalignment, there's already a chaos. And then you are able to then because there's somebody else calling shots in your life. It leads to your emotions are all over the place. That is why you feel off. That is why you feel sad. That is why you feel frustrated. And because of that, those emotions fluctuating, your result will also follow suit. So having personal authority means being able to put yourself in a system where you are able to make your decisions even before any external motivation shows up. You are already internally motivated, even if motivation is not there, because it's not based on feelings or emotions. Even when the motivation is not there, because you have rearranged your life, the systems that you have created ensure that you show up. And then having authority means you are holding yourself to those standards. When no one is leading you, ambition will become reckless. So you have to put yourself in the place of authority. You are the one in charge. You are the one in charge. So when you ask yourself, who is really in charge of my life, think about it a little. Who is calling the shots in my life? Who is calling the shots in my life? Think about it. There is living in alignment means that you are putting yourself in that place where you are the one calling the shots. And calling the shot doesn't mean you don't have anybody that is can talk to you, or you nobody everybody. No, it doesn't mean that. It means that when on decisions on showing up, that you are able to hold yourself to those standards, and you're able to do what is required per time. So for you to be in alignment, you need to be aware. You need to be authentic. Then you need to be the one calling the show. You need to be the one in authority. You need to have authority over yourself, over your process, over the every over your the processes, over everything that concerns your life. That is the third A. A3. A1 is awareness. A2 is authenticity. A3 is authority. You are the one in charge. If you have asked yourself who is in charge of your life, and you have determined, as will almost always be the case, that you're not the one in charge, it is not that, oh, life is over. No. How do we begin to gain authority? This is how I'm saying we are working to alignment. Alignment is not a one-day show. It is a process, but it's a process that you must start right now. I don't care, you may be 60, you must start it right now, that you are able to live in alignment. If you are 60 and you are going to live for 10 years or 20 years or 30 years more, let it be that for the next years of your life, that you lived in harmony, you lived in alignment with your true self. A4 is taking action with alignment. That is deploying the right kind of effort. Deploying the right kind of effort. Effort is not the same thing as effectiveness. Effort is not the same thing as effectiveness. So you must be sure that your effort is the right kind of effort. So you may be taking action, but because it is not in alignment, you will not have the right kind of result. So aligned actions must be feel focused and not frantic. And somebody asked me that the boot camp, the Be More Accountability boot camp, what is what are the things that a person will leave the boot camp with? I say you will leave the boot camp first of all clear. You will leave the boot camp with clarity. But not only clarity, you will leave the boot camp with focus, because you were clear on where it is or what it is that is the requirement, and then you are single-minded, that is being focused on getting that result that you desire. And so in the boot camp, I said you will come out clear, you will have clarity. I said there is something inside of you that I don't know, only you can know, and we will guide you towards bringing that thing out. So in the boot camp, you will be clear, you will have clarity about your life and about where you are going. But not only that, you will come out with focus, you will come out single-minded and single-eyed on what you need to do and the result that you need to bring in. So aligned action that has alignment, it feels focused. It doesn't feel like you are scrambling and doing no, it doesn't feel frantic. It feels focused. So ask yourself, this thing that you are doing, whatever this thing is, how does it really, really move my life forward? I know you may be making money. I know you may be making money. I know you may be getting promotions. I know you may be having all the things. You are able to hold your own. You're able to do the things. You're able to meet all your needs. Yes, I know that. But think again. Think deeper, a little bit deeper. Where does all this take me? After all this, then what? After all this, then what? When you are taking aligned action, you will just feel there is a deep sense of satisfaction. And these are some of the things that don't have monetary value, but are bigger than the money items that that sense of deep satisfaction, that sense that, oh, you are truly aligned, you are truly aligned, that sense of fulfillment, that sense is something that you cannot quantify with money. So ask yourself, all the things that you are doing, are they giving you all the things I'm talking about? Satisfaction, joy, fulfillment. Ask yourself, are you getting that right now? And if not, I've said this is not the end of the world. It is that there is something that is freaking in your heart, and that it is a call to action that you need to do something differently. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot continue to do the same things and expect different results. It just doesn't work. I did it for years. It didn't give me the result until I started to do different things. And this is what the boot camp is all about. I'll take some time to talk about the bootcamp at the end, because it is a system that we have created that is taking care of a lot of the overwhelm. Oh, the thinking, what do I need to do next? Oh, how do I need to do? Oh, coach, all these things that you are saying, what do I do? We have created a system where you come in, you're not thinking about what to do, when to do. The system is already there, created for you. You just get in and begin to move. I'll talk more about it as we go further in the class. Oh wow, time is, oh wow, I just looked at the time. Okay, stay with me. We'll be closing up very, very shortly. So we've spoken about the four, we've spoken about 4 A's of alignment already. We've spoken about awareness, we've spoken about authenticity, we've spoken about authority, we've spoken about action with alignment, and the last A of alignment is accountability. Because your alignment needs reinforcement. Many of us think, no, I can do this on my own. Is a lie. You cannot. I'm telling you, you cannot. You need accountability. You need somebody. That the human mind, that is just how we function. When somebody is checking in on you, when you know that you will have to give somebody an account, when you know that you have to go back and give and submit something, there is just a way that it helps you to stay aligned. It's a way that it helps you to just show up. So your alignment, it needs reinforcement. Remember, we are working out our alignment. Ambition, you can go now, tomorrow, and start to be ambitious. But alignment is a process that you must put things in place for you to begin to walk in alignment. And you keep getting better and better, better and better aligned. The more you put the more you are putting all this in place, the awareness, the authenticity, the authority, the aligned action and accountability. The more you are deploying all these A's, the more you are deploying this framework, the more you are putting yourself in a place where you can be and you can remain aligned. I'm here to remind you that willpower, you know how I say, hey, I have the ginger. Yes, I feel strongly about this and that I will get it done. Let me tell you, willpower fades. There are some days that you just won't feel like it. Believe me, honestly. There are some days that you just won't feel like it. Do you know what helps you? Systems. When willpower fades, systems will remain. It is a system that you put in place. For instance, I always give this example. Thursday, 8 p.m., you are going to see me on your screen. It doesn't matter if I will come here and I will see one person. I'm going to talk with all the passion in my body. Why? It's a system that I've created. The system holds me accountable. The system holds me accountable. Thursday at 8 p.m. and I'm going to be here. It's a system that is in place. It's a system that has already been created. So it doesn't matter. There are some days, I can tell you honestly, there are some days that, oh my God, there was a day, I think I gave this example. I was, trying to get back and set up for class, and then my tire, something just happened. I don't know what pulled in the tire. I was by the road for 2 hours. In fact, in my mind, I said that class cannot hold anymore. If I had gotten in maybe like few minutes after 8, then the class would have held. But I think I got in like 10 minutes or 5 minutes to 8, and by 8 I was seated. If I don't tell you, you won't know. That is what happens. Sometimes willpower will fail. Sometimes your motivation will fail you. Inspiration will fail you. What holds you accountable is a system, and you cannot audit your own self objectively. This is why you need an accountability system. You cannot audit your own self objectively, so you need that system. Accountability, let me tell you what accountability does. Accountability shortens your learning curves. So many times we are doing trial and error. When you're in an accountability system, you are able to cut some of those things, you cut them short. And then accountability prevents self-betrayal. Because there is a system that you are submitting to. It helps you not to go off on your own. Then accountability helps you to keep your alignment even under pressure. Your alignment will remain intact. So what happens is that you need accountability to help your alignment. And why is that many people stay misaligned? And the Be More Accountability Bootcamp, this is why we insisted that accountability will feature in the name of that program. The Be More Accountability Bootcamp. The bootcamp is built on accountability, self-accountability, accountability to the instructors, accountability to the participants, accountability to the accountability system. So it's a system that has been built to keep you accountable and help you to stay aligned. And many people will stay misaligned. Many people, even people that I'm talking to here, you will say, when coach finish talking, let her be talking her own. When she finish talking, we will now go and God will help us. All is well. Those things that we say. Many times, many people run away from alignment. Why? Because ambition actually feels easier than alignment. Do you know why? Ambition, is external. You are just able to go and do the work, and then you get the result. You are able to push yourself, and you get the result. Ambition feels easier, but alignment requires honesty. It requires you to confront some things that you don't even want to confront, but you need to confront them for you to be able to make progress. But ambition, you can run and be running. Once you are bringing the result, nobody cares. In fact, your boss loves you because you're ambitious, you are hardworking, you can bring the result, so he loves you. But you must, this your ambition, is it aligned? Where do you end up after all this? Where do you end up? Alignment demands structure. People run away from structure, but not you. Send me right in the comment section, but not me. Ambition loves freedom. Once you are bringing results, everybody will say, ah, no, no, but just bring results. Then alignment will expose the gaps. Will expose the gaps so that you can fill them. But ambition hides behind effort. And people fear alignment because it removes excuses. When you are in on the path, on the journey of alignment, it removes excuses from you. And this is one of the reasons why many people can't stay aligned. But let me write in the comment section, not me. My alignment is my responsibility. My alignment is my responsibility. And so I want to really, really, really invite you to join us in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. As I've mentioned before, the Be More Accountability Bootcamp is not a motivation program. It is a 16-week alignment and execution framework. And I've said it that the boot camp is not for everybody. I've made peace with it. The boot camp is not for everybody. If you know that you are serious about getting your life to be truly aligned and living a life that is consistent with your inner self, then you get into the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. The bootcamp is designed to help you to clarify your identity, to build structure, and to execute consistently, and to help you to show up every day as a better version of yourself. In the boot camp, we practice alignment on a daily basis. So I want to invite you to join us. We will drop the links and the details of the boot camp. The boot camp will start the 2026 cohort 1 on the 9th of February 2026, and it's going to run for 16 weeks. The registration fee is 69,999. 69,999. That's the registration fee. You can lock in your spot right now with just 10,000, and then you pay the rest in installments. However, all payments must come in before induction on February the 9th, 2026. So I look forward to seeing you in the boot camp. Registration is open. Details will be dropped in the comment. Please take advantage. We'll also have the admin's phone number. I think it's scrolling on the screen now. Please reach out. We'll supply all the details as well. If 2026 will reward clarity, will reward you, you have to show up with clarity, with structure, and with discipline. And then we begin to move towards, executing and being the best version of yourself. You must understand that the question is not, do you have goals? I think we are way past that. Many times I say, oh, what are your goals for 2026? The question is not, do you have goals? The question is, do you have the system that will sustain those goals and help you to be the best version of yourself? Remember, I said that where you are now is not all that there is. The thing that you are doing now is not all that there is. What you have now is not all that there is. That you can be more. Help me write in the comment section, I can be more. I believe that with the whole of my heart. Like, there's nothing that you say to me that will convince me otherwise. You can be so much more. There are heights, there are levels, and there are grounds for you to cover. And in the boot camp, we will help you to be able to navigate all that. I hope to see you in the boot camp. We'll drop the information. Please take advantage. Please, let's register to be a part of the 2026 cohort 1. We only have 2 cohorts this year. Only cohort 1 in February, cohort 2 in August. So I look forward to having you in the cohort 1 so that you don't have to wait until August to join the cohort 2. So register now, and let's get this. Let's do this. Let's enter into alignment, and let's go on our journey of alignment together. Thank you so much for joining me in tonight's session of the Advanced Lounge Weekly Live Webinar. We usually like to keep these sessions 1 hour and below, but we're 5 minutes over the time. I apologize. Thank you so much for being part of the class. Thank you so much for your comments. I see all of you in the comment section. Thank you so much. It has been such an amazing time. The energy was high from the comment section all through. Thank you so much for being here. And please, if you are not part of our communities on our online communities on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, we'll also drop the links. Please join us on our online communities. Every day we are dropping engaging and enriching content absolutely free of charge. So please join our communities and get your friends and loved ones to join us as well. So I look forward to seeing you on our online communities. I look forward to seeing you in the Be More Accountability Bootcamp. And I look forward to seeing you next week, Thursday at 8 p.m. sharp when we'll bring you another edition of the Advanced Lounge weekly live webinar. Thank you so much. It has been such an amazing time. My name is Tracy Aquera, and I'll see you next week. But until then, know that I'm rooting for you always and that you can be more. Good night, everybody.